Just like with rotary engines, motorcycle manufacturers also had the chance to experiment with forced induction. But how about going back to the roots? Who was one of the first and how did things stand with racing? And today, the brightest example for you will be an incredibly rare motorcycle, the BMW Type 255 compressor. This was BMW's boxer engine experiment with forced induction, and as practice showed, it was quite successful. The origins take us to the mid-1930s, a time when BMW focused all its attention on achieving speed records, and a time when the company was one of the first to start experimenting with superchargers. An important figure in this story is a man named Ernst Henny. It was he who set 76 world speed records between 1929 and 1935 on a BMW R37 motorcycle, with a compressor installed at the rear of the engine above the gearbox. According to some reports, the BMW motorcycle enhanced in this way had more than 100 horsepower, which was significantly higher than any production motorcycle. Henny improved the motorcycle to such an extent that he set an absolute speed record for motorcycles at 256 km per hour. The motorcycle had a displacement of 750 cubic centimeters. Looking at Ernst's successes, in 1935 BMW completed the construction of a Grand Prix motorcycle with a displacement of 500 cubic centimeters, and a Zoller supercharger moved to the front of the engine. The BMW Grand Prix 500 engine, or Type 255. The supercharger could generate over 80 horsepower and reach speeds of about 140 miles per hour. After a year of preparation, the BMW twin-cylinder engine began to frequently appear on European tracks. The motorcycle overcame various problems and soon started winning, thanks to riders like Karl Gall, Jacques West, and George Meyer. By 1937, the BMW 500 was making a name for itself, and by 1938, it won the World Championship. That same year, the team went to the Isle of Man, but due to an unfortunate accident, BMW had to withdraw from the competition. But a year later, in 1939, the company returned. Unfortunately, during the qualifying race, Karl Gall dies. Jacques West and George Meyer were more fortunate, achieving the two best results. On race day, Meyer started in first place and held it until the end. Jacques West, having lost a few positions, finished in second place by the end of the race. Meyer particularly stood out, of course, as he began breaking all the timings from the start and became the first non-British winner in history. But despite this sensational victory, in the same year, BMW was defeated by the four-cylinder Italian Gelerandian, which had water cooling. The BMW motorcycle had roughly the same power-to-weight ratio as the Italian one, but found itself at a disadvantage due to stability issues that were not resolved in time. After World War II, Germany and their supercharged motorcycles were banned from racing. Some racers continued to compete with them in amateur championships. But the original Type 255 in good condition and running were highly valued. They are still valuable today. In 2013, one of these motorcycles was sold at auction for nearly $500,000, specifically $480,000, which at the time was the second highest price for a motorcycle sold at auction.